Hello, my name is Mark Anthony Dubose Jr., and I was born July 4th, 1986. Today I want to talk about something that I've been really putting a lot of thought behind with how to be able to gain some more success with everything that's going on in your world and everything in your life, everyone around you, and even when it comes down to your dogs. That I think that I've come to realize the main understanding of, for one, how to work with some dogs, how to get them to do what it is that you're looking for, how to be able to perform the way you want them to perform. And I've come to realize that all this stuff is the same with me and my own self, with what it is that I believe. So the direct line of communication I'm here is me to the dog, and then it's God to me. That the way that I'm in reality out here trying to communicate to these animals is the same way that I'm trying to have God be able to communicate with me. That I'm going to say that there's a little bit of fear, but not a fear of if I do something wrong, I'm going to be punished. If I do something bad, I'm going to be punished. Not a fear like that at all. But a fear of realizing that there's some things that I can put my own self into danger that I have to be able to get away from. So I can put it in the sense of an animal that I got to make sure that he knows not to run after a car into the street. He needs to understand that that is life or death, that you could die in a situation like that. So he has to have some sort of understanding to not want to do such a thing. Animals also got to have a certain understanding to not to eat certain things and go into certain circumstances, such as playing with certain snakes. A certain snake on this planet could kill your dog instantly. It could do something super damage to him. There's some spiders on this world that can do the same thing. There's some other human beings out here that I need to make sure that he stays away from, because they can do some savage stuff to him, because they just do not like dogs at all. So I have to make sure that he understands to stay away from those things. Not that he's going to be scared of me in a way that he's not going to be able to function, be able to have a life. No, he's just going to know not to do some things. And in reality, that fear isn't something that I think a lot of people get this word stuck in your brain as the wrong context here, as the wrong idea, the wrong thing. Because the one thing that I'm going to say is how to be able to have what you're looking for, especially when it comes to an animal, is they need to trust you. They need to trust you. They need to have full trust that you're going to be able to take care of everything for them. They need to have full trust that no matter what happens, that they're going to be, you're the one that's going to step up and say, hey, get out of here, and keep them safe. They want to be kept safe. They want to be very, very secure. They don't want to have to go out there and think that they have to defend and fight and battle and guard and do any of that for you. They'll do it in the last case scenario, but they don't want to have to do it for everything out there. That they want to trust that you're going to be able to handle that all for you. It's something that I've just noticed where certain of my dogs that I used to be so strict, so tough. And then I start to relax that. And then I start to realize that more trust was coming to me. That no longer does my big Johnny man just want to run away from me when he just always has this like distance. He would always sit way over there, and I would have to go call him. He'll come to me and I'll give him a pet or two and he'd go away. He was always distant. And not so much as that was me, I got him like that. So he already just didn't trust people. And then me coming in and telling him to sit and telling him to down and telling him to do all these things kind of just really made him not trust me so much. And some stuff that I did in the school that I still don't appreciate or approve of, I'm going to say, that felt like I put too much pressure on him. So he really didn't trust me all that great. He was cool at working with me because he was under this extreme amount of, not extreme, yeah, I might as well just, might have been, extreme amount of fear. He had fear in him. I'm not sure if it was 100% with just me, but he definitely had fear in him. And it's for me to figure out how to be able to get that fear out of him. It's for me to be the person that is able to take care of him, to get that fear out so that he could be able to trust. And then once I was able to get all that fear out of him and get all those bad situations out of him, get all the anxiousness out of him, just because he started to trust me more. He's like, hey, I don't need to worry about where my food comes from. This person is just always going to give it to me. I don't need to worry about where I'm going to sleep. This person's going to give me a nice, safe, secure place to be. And then for him, he was complicated because he would always go wild in crates and kennels. I mean, absolutely savage. Because he has it in him that I got to get away from inside of this because the outside world is going to come to attack me. So it is for me to build him up, to let him know that, dude, you could trust me. I'm going to keep you safe in there. Nothing is going to come inside of that crate, that cage to get you. Nothing. Nothing's going to come and get you, man. I got you. You're safe here. Everything's good to go. There's nothing to worry about. You don't need to worry about where you sleep. You don't need to worry about what you eat. You don't need to worry about these other dogs out here. You don't need to worry about any of the people out here. You come to me and I'll keep you safe. I'll keep you nice and secure. And then he starts to trust me more. And when the animal just really trusts you, that's when all the pushiness really goes away. All the challenges really go away. Or all the things where you think you need to like train and do all this stuff goes away. They don't need that anymore. And that's what I really have a good understanding Jesus with my life. That the more I trust him, the more that I'm able to be able to just relax. Just be able to know that things are going to be all right. Things are going to be taken care of. Things are going to be there for me. I'm going to be able to have what it is that I need. That I don't need to worry about what I'm going to eat. I don't need to worry about what I'm going to wear. I don't need to worry about what's even going to go down today. That I just have trust that it's going to be all right. That I don't know what it is, but the more and more I work with these animals and do stuff with this, it just makes me think more about just this world and this life. Because the guy that created this world, he created it in a way of just absolute, just amaze. And it's fascinating to be able to watch everything out here and study it. That everything has its purpose and its meaning. Everything has its design to do what it needs to do. And everything is set up like that so that we can be able to experience it. And for me, I can experience the beauty and the glory of what God's all about. And for me, I just have to trust him more. The more I trust him, the more I calm down, the more I relax. The more I trust him, the more I'm just able to hang out and just be chill. Because very fascinating of where I can see, because I had a huge training situation go on the other day that just let me see how much this dog really does trust and how much he is able to just relax. With having a dog just barking savagely in his face. And he just sits there like, he's got me, I'm good. I don't care what you're doing. I don't care what the world is bringing to me. You've got me, I'm good. And this dude would just lay there and just hang out. And then in reality, he would look at that danger and just like, what you gonna do? Nothing. Because that man that's holding that leash behind you, he got you. You ain't gonna get me because he's gonna make sure that you can't get me. That's such a high level of respect. And that's how you're able to get what it is that you're looking for out of this world, in my opinion. In my opinion, the more that you trust into God, the more that you're gonna be able to calm down and know that he's gonna take care of it. Everything's gonna be all right. The more that you trust in God, the more that you're gonna be able to just move forward. Hey, Johnny, you far away, homie? Come on, come over here. The more that you're gonna be able to just be able to relax. You good, Oreo? You can go. Yeah, you can go back to the chicks. The more you're going to be able to just have a more relaxed stage in your life to be able to calm down and get out of that depression and get out of that anxiety. The more that you trust God, the more that you just say, hey, you got it, you good to go, you're going to be able to take care of me, the more you're going to be able to just find that relaxation that you're actually looking for. And you're going to stop. Hey, Johnny, come back on this side. Yep, jump. Good boy. The more that you're going to find a sense of peace inside of you. But the more that you're out there just, I can't believe and I don't know and I'm unsure and just trying to just keep on going at life like that, the more that you're just really slowing and sabotaging yourself in reality. The more that you want to distance yourself thinking that you're going to be good to go, the more anxious you're going to be. When this animal here, this big old dog, Johnny, man, I don't know if you could see him jumping back there. I think you could. This dog is just so darn cute. He's just a fascinating animal. But the more that he was trying to rely on his own self, the more just wild he was. He was wild, man. Just wild. But then when he started trusting me, realizing that I'm going to give you, hey, Johnny, come here. Yeah, you just get out of here. You're fine. The more that he started trusting me, the more that he started to just be able to realize, like, hey, things are all right. Everything's going to be okay. Hey, Johnny, things are going to be okay. Leave my shadow man alone, homie. Can you leave my shadow alone? I got Shadow. I got him under control. So he think he need to be on alert, make sure that this big dog here is going to be all right. But this big dog is on alert to make sure that his chickens are going to be all right. So there's a conflict going on there. Where one's like, hey, leave my animals alone. But yet there's another one that gets to come in when I tell him to move my chickens to do what he needs to do to be able to make some stuff happen. That then, yeah, now we got a conflict because the one dog's trying to tell the other dog. Then the other dog's trying to talk to the other dog. And then there's issues happening here. And it's a beautiful dynamic to be able to see and to be able to work with. Because it just see where the relationship starts going. When I just tell one, it's okay, I got him. I'm going to keep you safe. You good to go. And then they just start to relax. They start to calm down. They start to say, hey, everything's fine here. That's what I'm going to say is, everybody knows this too. You got more than one dog in your household, it's complicated because one wants to try to mess with the other one. And then you got issues that are always going on here. But it's not a matter of these terms that I hear today, and because I don't agree with the terms that people saw, you got to be the alpha, you got to be the pack leader. I don't agree with that. I believe that we just need to respect them, and we need to trust them, and we need to believe in them. And then we're not going to have any issues. Because when one is in a situation where it doesn't seem like it's getting what it wants, I hate using the word feel, because I'm not really caring about what a dog feels, or even in reality what another human being feels. I just know what's right. But if someone's not getting what's right to them, so for instance, they're fighting over some food, and one's not getting enough, and the other's getting too much, I'm going to have to come in here and fix this. And then when I fix that, I say, hey, we're going to share this. We're not just going to all take it and all take it. We're not going to have any issues. Not because I'm the boss, I'm the alpha, I'm the dominating one. That's a horrible way to look at life with anything. I wouldn't even raise plants thinking about it that way. Like, you're my plant, I'm gonna dominate you. That's a horrible way. You wanna find respect, you wanna find trust, you wanna have compassion, you wanna be able to work together, you wanna exist together. And living in a way that we're able to back and forth understand and feed off of each other. Not trying to just dominate somebody or something. That leads you up for a whole lot of mistrust. That's why it's something that I do know for a fact. That's why you're gonna need tools and equipment always on what it is that you work with these dogs. Because you're coming in with the dominance. You're gonna listen to me because of this prong collar. You're gonna listen to me because of this slip leash. You're gonna listen to me because of this e-collar. As opposed to the dog just listening to you because he loves you, because he actually appreciates you, because he actually trusts you, knowing that you're gonna be fine. And then you don't need to worry about any of that stuff. You just have a dog with you that's just like, dude, that person right there is gonna take care of that crazy barking dog across the street. And that's just the same way that I come to look at my own life with having Jesus as my Savior, as my God. Because when I run into that case that I don't know what to do, I don't know where to go, I don't know what to make happen, that I just rely more upon Him to say, you got this, right? You got this. I'm not sure what's happening. Things just don't seem like they're lining up right now. And I'm getting, I don't know. You got this, right? Let me just relax it out. Say, you got it. And you're going to give it to me when I need it. You're going to give me everything that I need when I need it. And let me stop trying to rush you and put pressure on you. Let me stop trying to challenge you and try to belittle you. But just trust that it's going to be all right. Just trust that it may not have came fast enough that moment that I wanted it, but trust that it is going to come. And the more that you put that trust in, which is the more that you're going to put that faith in, the more that the things are going to start to come to you and start to happen for you in your life. The more that you're going to be able to just find what it is that you're actually looking for. Because in reality, a lot of us don't even know what we want. You think you want to do this because you see someone else do it and it looks kind of cool, but then you start doing it and you're just like, I actually don't really like doing this. A lot of it's just, you don't know what you want to do. You don't know what you want. You don't know who you are. And that's where I'm going to put in more trust and say, Jesus, I need some assistance to figure out even what the heck that I should be doing. What should I do? Where should I go? What should I be making happen? Because a lot of times we just don't. We don't know. We don't know. We don't know because we think that we got to have it all figured out on our own and be here and do this. And you see someone else that's doing something that is like, oh, they figured it out before I was able to figure it out. Must be I'm behind schedule. I'm not on time. And it's just slow down. You're in this high anxiety state trying to think that you're going to get it and gain it and have it all. But you got to relax. You got to relax it out. And you'll be able to relax to finally be able to figure out what you want. It's something that I just noticed, especially just working with so many dogs today that are just so wild, so anxious. They don't even know what they want. They're like, I want to go here, I want to this, I want to this, I want to this, I want to this. Oh, slow down. Calm down. Once you calm down, now you're able to think through what you actually want to do. What I actually wanted to do with what I'll say like what a dog is, they just want to go for a walk. They thought that they needed to this, like they didn't know where to go, but I just want to go for a walk. And that's all that they were looking for. But we can't figure that out until we get them to calm down. And that's a lot of times with us as humans. We don't know what we want because we're so anxious and so, oh, here. Calm down. As soon as you're able to calm down, then you're going to be able to say, I want to go do that. That's what I want to work on. That's what I want to pursue. This is what I want to focus my energy on. This is where I want to go. Without having the fear of missing out of just, I got to go, figure it out. You go to Oreo. And do that and go that route. You could just be able to calmly look through life to be able to figure out where it is and what it is that you're looking for, and be able to just appreciate it and enjoy it and have fun with it, and just sit back and just realize like, wow, life is just absolutely amazing. It's just super amazing, super fun, it's super chill. It's something that I can say, like, especially with that specific animal right there. That dude is like, dude, I could look at these baby chicks for the rest of my life. He could just sleep with them. He doesn't care to really attack them. He doesn't attack them. He just moves them around. But he'll sleep with them all day long. He just like, dude, I love these baby chicks. But he got this energy at first. I gotta go here. It's like, calm down. As soon as we can get him to calm down, then we can figure out where he wants to go, what he wants to do. And we have to do that as human beings. We have to get out of our just feelings and emotions of I this and this, I'm no good at this, and I suck at this, and I'm ugly, and I'm fat, and I'm stupid, and I'm slow, and you gotta get out of all of that. And the number one way to get out of all of that is to trust in Jesus. Trust in Him. Put your faith in Him. And really just trust Him that He's going to be able to take care of you. He's going to be able to handle. He's going to be able to do something for you. And I'm telling you, you're going to see an absolute transformation in your life. Because you're going to get out of that that fast-paced moving of going nowhere. You're moving so fast, but then you go to sleep exhausted to wake up the next morning like, man, I didn't get anything done yesterday. And then you just get back in it and do it again. And then you do it again and do it again and do it again. And 45 years later go by, you're now 68 years old, and you're like, man, I didn't do anything. I didn't get anywhere. I didn't make anything happen. I just went to sleep and I woke up and I was go, 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 and got nowhere. I'm still behind on rent. I'm still don't have my car paid off. I still don't have anything saved up. And you're just so lost. You're like, wow, I have nothing at this point. You don't want to do that. You want to slow out and get out of that so that you can actually pursue what it is that you want to be able to do. That's inside of you. You got this burning desire inside of you that you want to do something, and you want to make it happen. And it's going to be easy for you. Not so easy that it's not going to be anything for you to have to work with. No, that's something that unfortunately we all just have to do on this planet. It's something that came from us all because of the beginning of the Adam and Eve. And we got some things that we just absolutely have to do. But it doesn't mean that it has to be hard, devastating, ruthless, backbreaking. Just bring you. I mean, it can be backbreaking. That's a good thing sometimes. Sometimes building a fence. Some people like doing that. Some people enjoy that. They like that work with their hands and work. I mean, I like that. I don't like that every day, but I like that. But it's going to be able to be something to be able to fulfill you, be able to make you think that you're actually doing something for a reason here. You're not just doing just because. I think a lot of us are doing work that is just because. You're just a body filling a spot to be able to help someone else's dreams out, but you're not actually satisfied with what it is you're doing. In reality, you're getting madder and madder and madder every single day that you're there, doing what you're doing. You're just wishing that you could just figure out how to be able to get out of there. And that's something that I'm telling you, Jesus is going to be able to help you out with. He's going to be able to calm you, be able to relax you. But you got to put your trust in on that. You put your trust in on it, and something miraculous is going to be able to happen for you. And really just put your faith really into it. Really just get in it. Get in it and stay in it. Don't worry about, I don't know every verse and every passage and every book, and I don't have the Bible memorized. And that doesn't mean that you don't believe in God. You don't have to know all of it, because in reality, nobody does and nobody ever will. That's kind of a cool, beautiful thing about the understanding of God. You're never going to know everything about him. And if you're that person that's like, I'll believe when I know it all, you're never going to believe, because you're never going to know it all. You can't possibly know an unlimited, infinite being. It's infinite. We are so simple. We don't even understand ourselves. How do you think you're going to understand a God that created yourself? That's something that we're always going to have questions. We're always going to have these little things of doubt that come in, like, oh, what if, and what is this, and what about that? That's going to be there. But you have to know and understand that through those doubts, you got to have that trust that it is right. It is the way to go. It is what does matter. It is the point. It is the purpose out here. It's being able to have God, to be able to worship, to be able to praise. A lot of people get stuck on worship. A lot of people take that word the wrong way as well. But to praise, to say thank you. Just thank you. Just wake up and say thank you. Go to sleep and say thank you. Eat your food and say thank you. Look at your kids and say thank you. Look at your spouse and say, oh my goodness, thank you for being here for me, for being able to just to handle and deal with me. Like, that's so challenging to have to just deal with somebody. I keep on working with people that been married for 40 plus years. Like you got to say thank you every moment. Say, how did you deal with me for 40 years? Being in the same household, paying all our bills together, raising our kids together, playing with these grandkids together, and just still together, still doing it. Like, just say thank you. That's some hard stuff to do. That's not just an easy breezy thing. That's work. That's dedication, and saying thank you for that. And all these things for us in our day to day that we just be praising and say thank you. Like, I appreciate you being able to put these trees here, put these clouds here, to bring this rain to me. Thank you for bringing this rain to me so that I could be able to function and do what I need to do out here. Because in reality, majority of all our rain, where does it come from? Our water to drink. It comes from the rain. The rain is how we're able to survive and live on this planet. If we didn't have that, we wouldn't be here. We would be hurting and struggling, and damn it, we wouldn't be able to survive. So just say thank you to that. Thank you that it's not too hot and it's not too cold. Even when it's really cold out, it's still not too cold. Even when it's crazy hot out, like this year has been pretty warm. But it's not too bad. We're still living. It wasn't so hot that my skin was melting and I'd just fall apart. Some people might have felt that way, but that's not actually true. And just saying thank you. Thank you. I appreciate to be able to be here. I appreciate to see what you created, what you made. It's something just absolutely amazing about everything that's out here. And the more and more that I just realized how amazing it is to be able to have God, to be able to have in my world, in my life. And then he starts to consume me and gets inside of me. The more I start to just relax and just appreciate every little moment, every little thing. It's something that I would say is things get better when you start to just trust in, as opposed to just needing to fight and dictate and force in. When you fighting it, it's not a good look. But when the relationship is there and it's good, when the trust is there and it's good, there's no management anymore. It's just you do because you enjoy doing it. And that's something that I've really come to notice, especially with just working with some simple dogs. The more that they trust me, the more I don't need to worry. I don't worry. As much as I like to have them all in a down state sitting here perfect all the time, I do that just for show, I guess, in a way of saying I know how to do it. But I don't need to. I could just tell them to do what they do and they just make it happen and everything is fine out here. Because they trust, and I trust them, and they trust me, knowing that everything's fine. Everything that you need is around here. You don't need to go too far. If you got the itch that you want to go chase something, I'll let you do that. You got the itch that you want to chew on something, I'll give you that. If you got the itch that you're hungry, I got you your food. If you got the itch that I need some affection, I got you. They know they're good because I give them everything that they're looking for so that they trust me with that. And then that's where you have a fantastic relationship with what's going on. I don't need this and this and this to get you to listen to me. You're going to listen just because it's cool, because you're nice, because everything is great. Not because I need to manipulate you, give you a treat, give you a treat. I need to manipulate you and give you a leash and give you a leash. No, I just got to understand that you're going to listen to me because of what it is that we've been through, we've been going through, and what you're going to consistently keep getting. And that's what I come to really see with God. I consistently keep putting in that trust, and I consistently keep on stumbling upon things that it's wild to me. It's wild on how things just turn out and work out. It's wild on how things just keep on progressing for me. And it's something for me that I've really been praying a lot about and asking, saying, God, you know, there's a few things that if I could put out rub my genie, it's not to really make the money, but to be able to gain more skills. I ask a lot. I want to be able to work with some animals much better. How do I get better, clear communication with some animals? I want to learn more about them. I want to figure out more about how to be able to effectively communicate to them and give them what they need and what they want, to get them to understand, to not just respect me because they're scared of me, but because they enjoy me. And that's one major thing that I'm going to say that I know that I messed up a lot with my baby children years and years and years ago. So that's like over 15 years ago now. That I was a little too firm, a little too get it done, and not allowing it to just be a calm, relaxed experience. To just making it just be you wanna be with me because it's cool, not because you're forced to. You want to hang out because it's cool, not because you're forced to. You want to eat my food because you enjoy it, not because you're going to say that it's good just to not try to make somebody mad. You're just going to say, I really enjoy it because you actually do. Or just straight up being able to say, you know, that I'm not eating today. Say, okay, well, you want to make a grilled cheese sandwich? We can make that then. But just there's a lot that I've just really come to understanding. The more and more I start to really just open up my heart to Jesus, to really just allow him to come into my life, to come into my world. It's been able to really relax me and calm me down. That when sticky situations come to me, I just dance out of it. I just get around it like it's all okay. Everything is all good. And that's something that I've really experienced a lot, especially today with playing with a dog. That really got into me, that I had to apply a little bit of pressure to get him out of danger. And then the dog just looked at me like, man, you saved, in reality, you saved my life, because it was headed to disaster. And it just looked at me like, dude, you awesome. Thank you for saving me, because I was headed down a dangerous path. And it's an amazing thing to be able to see and be able to watch over and over again, with just consistently keep doing the same stuff over and over again. And that's why for me, I've been asking how to get better with it. And I've learned that it comes down to trust. It doesn't come down to being no alpha, or being no dictator, or being no pack leader. It's being not equal, but equal with them in a way. Being respectful, being kind and compassionate, being willing and open, and being able to just be there when they need you, and understand when they need you, and give them what they need when they need it. Man, you get beautiful results. That this is stuff that, if I want to go to make videos about dog training, like this is the stuff that you need to focus on if you want a nice dog. Stop focusing on getting your dog to sit. Stop downs, stop heel, stop recall. Stop all these things. Stop place, stop crate. Start working on, how do I get my dog to trust me? And then once that dog starts to trust you, The dog's gonna do anything and everything in its world to do for you because it's all that they want. All they want is to please us. That's what they're hardwired to do. And once they trust you, man, the dog is never gonna leave you alone. And it's crazy because I trust Jesus, and I'm never gonna leave him alone. It's something that I'm just so thankful for. And this week, I'm very thankful for all the opportunities that keep on coming to me and all the changes and the shifts that keep coming to me and happening for me. And being able to just continually be able to do what I do and just really look at my day to day and just say like, wow, I am doing what it is that I want to do day by day right now. And I really enjoy it. And I have a really good time with it. And that's only because I've been able to just slow myself down to realize what I actually do want. Because I was doing the same stuff 3-4 years ago. But yet today it's way different because I'm more calm and more focused, more just dialed in with what I'm looking for, as opposed to just get this project, just wild madness. And I'm thankful to be able to find that relaxation with no drugs, no medications, no girlfriends, no vacations, no nothing. Just have that by waking up in the morning and praying to the one true God of this planet. And just appreciating them. And that's been able to just really transform my life. And I would want that for someone else. Because I'm telling you, I could show you in your face the realities of this. And I start to do that with people with just a simple dog. I could show you that. I could get this dog to calm down. Now, if you apply those same rules to God, what do you think would happen to you? That's why I apply all these same techniques. God created all this. And he's given us a book, a handbook on life. Not a handbook on destruction. He's given us a handbook on how to enjoy and embrace your life. And I apply these techniques to everything. And I'm seeing just extreme amount of results from it. And it's mind-blowing to me. It's mind-blowing that I can read about how Jesus talked and what he did and how he was and use those techniques on a dog and it works. How amazing is that? I don't know how else to say that's just amazing to me. And it lets me know that these techniques just work with everything. It's gonna work with the growing a tree and growing some grasses. It's gonna work with everything out here. I do the same techniques on every single animal out here that I have. And now I'm doing these techniques on my own self. Because for me, I was a person, I need the proof, give me the proof. And I see the proof today. What it is that I work with and what it is that I do. And I keep stumbling upon it over and over again. And it's just an absolutely amazing thing. And I can show you the proof. Especially if you have a dog that you don't know what to do with and it's going crazy. I can show you the proof by getting you to get your dog to understand how to trust you. And then you'll watch just a huge transformation happen. You'll say like, wow, how and why and what? And then I can say, you know my man Jesus? Thank you.